The HBO Watchmen series is not too woke. Anyone saying that has never read the graphic novel, and if they did, they had only a pedestrian understanding of what kind of a storyteller Alan Moore is. Well, the comic was more subtle in its approach to hot-button issues. Alan Moore doesn't do subtle. For Christ's sake, Dr. Manhattan is a walking, talking, blue cock swinging, anti-nuclear bullhorn with a hydrogen atom stamped on his forehead. Does that sound subtle to anyone? And to those of you howling that the show is too political, forgive me, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I think what you're really saying, whether consciously or unconsciously, is that it's too
black. Brown sugar. No sugar.
Watchmen is HBO's attempt to comment on the current political climate from the opening sequence of the Black Wall Street Massacre, an event that I, a dude who is no historical scholar but has read my fair share of historical books, did not even hear about until this series premiered. So I did my homework and learned about as much as I could. That's how a series about history should work. It should make you want to learn more about history. So in that regard, Watchmen is aces. There is a difference between a story that is complicated and a story that is convoluted. This is the former. Each character has an arc that weaves in and out, and while not each and every one is emotionally satisfying, each is compelling in their own way. The series jumps back in time quite a bit, similar to how Lost was originally presented, but unlike that ridiculous mess of a show, these flashbacks and storylines actually mean something and reveal character in just the right incremental amounts the audience need. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. There is a scene where there is an elephant in a room, and that's one part I still find kinda confusing. Moving on. The social issues discussed in the series are specifically designed to be this heavy-handed and unmistakable in their poetic irony. Black people are still getting gunned down by white supremacists, and it's still a very big problem, even if the roles are reversed and the black guy is the cop while the white guy is the one being pulled over. This contrast is all over this series as white cops are hung from trees by black people in a scene of true poetic justice. It's unsettling to watch at times. The violence is intimate in most cases and very effective. Now I will be fair and say this series is beyond weird and is not for everyone. There are squids raining from the sky, cops who wear tinfoil hats, and godlike naked guys strutting around with their godlike genitalia just flapping in the wind. Ultimately, what this new series is about is the complexities of human nature and human relationships. Just an example being that Angela's relationship with Cal raises many questions about emotional manipulation and changing your nature to suit the needs of someone else. HBO's Watchmen seems to be a one-and-done series with no plans to continue into a second season, and to that I say, good. Thank you very much for watching the Watchmen review, a video that does not have an in-your-face political bias.
Wear a mask. Black Lives Matter. Fuck Trump.
Oh, don't give me any of that racist crap. My husband and I gave money to Colin Powell.
I guess that puts me in my place.